For NASCAR. We're here with the trucks at Homestead tonight for the final race of the season. And going into tonight, we have, let me double check our point standings for the top four, but it should be a good one tonight. We're not going to have as many drivers running, but we have Hubby, Crusader, JR, and One McCarthy all top four for the race tonight. But let's get down to it. We also have Miss Pottles with us tonight. What do you?
It should be a good race. For tonight's race is going to be whoever finished best. So it don't matter if they win the race, as long as they're staying ahead of whoever's in that top four, they got the championship.
Right. What do you think of this track going into this?
This is a really good track for a championship race. It's more racing than drafting. So it's whoever got the best, hopefully long run setup, and it's not much caution.
Right. Yeah, I forget what the fuel run is and everything, but I'm pretty sure the last stage you're going to have to pit here because of the gas mileage. Or let me check the runs on it real quick just to see, but your fuel run is 25 laps.
It's not Archon, it's Moldy using Archon.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Waiting for the go-ahead so we can
get rolling. Yeah, I like this track. I mean, it's not bad. It's pretty fun, but you just gotta conserve your tires here a lot for sure.
Yes, yeah. I raced here last season for a championship, and my right front was eating up a lot faster than the rest. So depending on how they drive their truck, it's gonna show.
Oh yeah, for sure. Be conservative. Run the high line. The high line's pretty fast here. You can run that pretty good. It just depends what you like here, though. You can be fast either way. For sure. Oh man. Yeah. Once again, I think we got the go ahead to go. Let's get into this. Yeah, so once again, we're going to do a slow lap here to let all the people up in the top four for points get to the front. So you're going to see a little bit of that. There's no qualifying here tonight, so if you're confused on why there isn't any of that going on, it's just for the points runners. But we're about to hop in here and see what's going on. What do you got who do you pick tonight?
That's what I was just about to ask you. I know how Crusader runs here. I think if he don't make no mistakes or anything, he's got it.
Yeah, I don't want to do the broadcaster's curse, but like Crusader, he's always been very good with conserving. So
yeah, and we raced here last season, the championship. He beat me. He got second. So.
Oh man.
It looks like we're going.
We're doing a slow lap. Yeah. Well, looks like a funny first lap. Yeah, you know, with this many drivers tonight, not as many as usual, I think it'll be really racy. It's going to be more of a shootout more than anything, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Pretty sure they have stages set off. They should, anyways. So the first two stages don't matter. It don't matter if you win it or you don't. It's the last stage that matters.
Right, yeah. You're in this place, you know, you get a full field and everything. You got to worry about, if you're out that far ahead, you sometimes got to worry about lap traffic, but I don't think tonight that's really going to be too big of a problem just because of how many people there are. But some of the best racing I've had with people is, you know, you get a full field of cars and it's fun, don't get me wrong, but you get a group of guys that are really fast, guys and girls that are really fast. It's definitely interesting, but
and they're going.
Yeah. So we got
forgot about JR. He's a good runner too, so you can't count him out either.
Yeah, he's
top of the board.
for sure. So we got the number 3 of Hubby taking the first spot, and number 19 of Crusader, and JR behind them as we come on the backstretch here. Looks like McCarthy peeking in there. This is going to be a shootout, man. With these 4 people up front, it's going to be a pretty good race.
Yeah, they've been practicing all week, so they're gonna do well.
You can't really count McCarthy out either, because she practices more than I think anybody in this league, in my opinion. Every time I get on to practice, she's always on no matter what. So I think, you know, consistency of practicing and getting your lines right and knowing where you're going to go, it's definitely going to help out here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it looks like Hubby's after getting the first 2 laps in. Let's see if he can hold on to this, but Crusader's going on top.
Yeah, it's all about what's going to work well for you. I think that top line, though, if I'm correct, you can conserve a little bit more. I could be wrong, though.
I guess it just depends on how hard you drive and your truck. To me, top or bottom, Augsburg.
Yeah. So go almost 3 wide up here in the front.
Well, it looks like Crusader now got the lead.
Yeah, they're keeping it pretty clean here. I don't see anybody hitting off each other or anything. No little mess ups there. You know, I guess running all season, you're all practicing, running all the time. You're not really going to crash. You know, I mean, throughout the season with trucks, there's been fewer and fewer wrecks every race. I think there was a stint of like almost 3 or 4 races where there wasn't a single caution. So if that says anything about the competition that we have in this league, it's very clean racing for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I know we only got 8 guys right now, but they've been racing together now for the last 10 races. This is their 10th race, so they got their driving styles down.
Oh yeah, for sure. Do you by chance have a lap count tonight?
No, but I can, yeah.
Cool. And back to the racing up front here, we got the number 19 of Crusader up front, followed by McCarthy, and then the number 3 of Hubby in third. Looks like he fell back. Maybe he's going to slow down his run a little bit, maybe conserve, wait till the end of the stage, see if he can't pull it out. I think it's a really good strategy, though. But then again, you can't really count Crusader out either, because, you know, he's, I think back at Phoenix, he said that at the end of the race, his tires were on 2%. Or his...
Looks like there's 8 to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're on lap 7 now, right now, stage 1.
No contact there with JR and Hubby. Oh, JR goes down into the wall down there in the apron. I don't think that's going to bring out a caution. I think it was a single car.
No, I forgot to tell Spark. Normally when we're doing these kind of races, if a championship contender gets involved in a wreck, no matter if it's stage 1, 2, or 3, manual is to be called.
Did not know that. I would definitely change it up.
That has not been told to them, so I'm guessing they will not call it. They're going to go by the original rules, where manual caution don't come out until stage 3.
Yeah. Good old school racing, you know. There's still 2 stages left, though. I mean, he's not out by far for sure. He can definitely work his way up. Knowing him, he's very fast. I've raced side by side with the guy plenty of times. I mean, pretty much all season, and he is very fast. Do not count him out yet at all. Got a little battle going for the lead up here with McCarthy and number 19, a Crusader, the Accelerator. She looks to peek on the outside and looks like she's trying to close the door a little bit, come to the front stretch. This Hubby creeps on his way up.
Okay, I have let them know that if anyone in the top 4 is in a wreck, manual is to be called.
Cool.
Spark did look at that, and I'm pretty sure he's driving. So.
Oh man, can't be texting and driving. It's a championship, man. What are you doing? Looks like to hold it together, though, pretty solid, though. He's having a solid run tonight.
Spark, I have... What number is he?
Number 50 truck, I think.
Yeah, he is. Well, it looks like McCarthy's starting to go to the bottom. I think she's going to try and get that lead from Crusader.
Yeah, let's see a little battle going on up front here. Looks like he closed his door. Maybe he knows that she's trying to make that bottom line work, so he's going to just take that line away. But she seemed solid running up top, too, so that definitely could work in her advantage, you know. So we'll see. That's one thing you got to practice here is you got to practice every line that you can to run so you can be fast no matter where you're at.
3 laps left of the stage, so it looks like she may have a long run truck too.
It could
Crusader
be.
seems to get a little bit loose there.
I'm back here riding along number 3 of Hubby. He's creeping his way up. Maybe they're racing it so hard that they don't notice that he's coming up, but he's about to make a move on one of them, almost McCarthy. He's going to make a move on both of them, it seems like.
He's going to get this.
I always say at my broadcast, I always like to be watching 2 people in front of you battling it out, yeah. Because you can kind of capitalize on their mistakes, and it looks like he's doing just that.
Like that time, Crusader may have contacted the wall. Now Hubby is to the lead.
Yeah, that's a good strategy by him, watching them just run it out. Maybe they could have been working together there, kind of staying up front, and then once it got to like 1 lap, they said, okay, let's go back and forth, let's go at it here, you know.
Yeah, 2 to go.
But I don't know though. Here comes Crusader up behind Hubby.
This is the last lap. This is the last lap of the stage. So it looks like Hubby, even though this win do not matter, it looks like Hubby will get it. So that's a good finish because you're going to start down the inside.
We're going to go in the top view here to see who edges out who, but I mean, this is close, man, for the first stage. They're going at it. It looks like yeah, it looks like Hubby got that one. Man, that was a close finish. Good for him.
Yeah, he got it, but not by much. So he will get start on the bottom, and I think for the homestead, normally the bottom is a good starting place. So then you'll have McCarthy down below too. So
Yeah.
this is where they can put in some adjustments to see who's going to do what.
Yeah, so that finishes out your stage as Hubby in first for the win, Crusader in second, and one McCarthy in third.
Yeah, JR is in the back, but hopefully he can get back up true.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of damage on the front of his truck, but like I said, don't count him out, because it's, I mean, the second stage is a start, and maybe he'll make a couple adjustments here and there.
I am going to broadcast this to Twitch 2
Oh, cool.
right now, so I will be there for the first start of the stage.
We'll get back to the front of the pack here, see what's going on. We got the number 3 of Hubby edging out front, followed by one McCarthy and Crusader. Not in that order, but
Okay, we are back. A little lost here. JR is trying to move up through the field. He did get into the 54 a little bit there, but he is coming.
yeah, he's a pretty good runner. He's definitely improved a lot over this season, though. I'd like to think. Oh, there goes Hubby. And I think that is gonna, yep, I was gonna call that one. We got problems.
Well, it do look like Crusader did make it out to the front.
No. Yeah, I didn't really see what happened there, to be honest with you.
There, do you think?
Yeah, wrong adjustment, you know, just a little mistake here and there, but I don't know. I didn't see what happened there, so I can't really say, but...
No, to me it almost looked like he got loose, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. Yeah, this track is kind of tough to tame, though, too, because, I mean, there's that seam that you can get on, and it'll definitely get you loose coming out of the turn 1 or 2, I think. So, I don't know. We were practicing the other night, and it'll definitely get you around. Your tires get around on, like, I don't know, 60, 50%, you definitely get loose.
Yeah, for sure.
But that puts, back to the start, that puts Hubby pretty far back, and JR moves up to second place now as we sit. Crusader in first and Will McCarthy in third.
Are they who started? Yeah, they are.
Oh, a little contact there with the 51 truck and the 22, but seems like the...
He's gotten to the wall a little bit there, too.
Ooh.
He's coming back up to the field.
Yeah, their hearts are probably pounding tonight, man. The top four, you know, they're all fighting it out. I mean, stage 3 is going to come around. They're going to be sweating, nervous. You know, their heart beating out of their chest. This is the last one.
Is this the last one? No, this is stage 2.
Well, the last race of the year.
Oh, last race of the year, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
or season. Oh, Coffee in the wall there.
Well, 3 is coming back up.
Yeah, he's working his way up.
He's back up at the top. Yeah, there's your top 4.
Get back up front here. Yeah, I don't know. Crusader's holding it pretty solid, though. So I don't know. We'll see. Got 2 fast people breathing down his neck, though.
Yeah, for sure. And now Hubby is coming back up to the mix, and he's coming fast.
Yeah, like you said, you make a couple adjustments, you know, figure on how your truck's running, you get the feel for it. Maybe you set it up a little bit better than the last stage, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But, yeah, it looks like they're closing the gap. The 22's closing the gap on the number 19 truck.
Yeah, they're coming. It's going to be a close finish. I actually really don't know who's going to get this.
Yeah, I mean, it's anybody's race at this point for sure, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody seems like they're fast.
Yeah, they're definitely fast.
Let me say, this track isn't that easy to run either, you know. It's not an easy track by any means. Oh, a little loose there, seemed like.
Well, Hubby's now going underneath the 88. Worked his way back into third.
Oh, something's going on.
88's gone back through the field. He's lost 2 positions, three positions. He's gotten to the wall. Maybe he's loose. Onto the apron, and then he spun.
Yeah, number 88 spun. Huh.
Looks like that's going to be a caution. Are they slowing up?
It doesn't seem like they're slowing up. So we're running a race, man. Huh.
McCarthy, she's not letting him away. She's staying with him.
Yeah, you could look at it as she's not giving him an inch, or they also could be working together. You know, you get a nice draft going here, you can pull out pretty far from everybody else.
Yeah, for sure, but yeah, I guess if depending on who you're working with, but if I'm coming to the last race, I'm not working with none of the top 4. I'm gonna try to get them away from me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Who knows, though? I mean, we got a pretty good group of people in this league, though, for sure. And, I mean, they're not really out at each other's necks. But also at the same time, though, this is the last race of the year, season, so we'll see. Is that?
Let's see how many laps is left. Crusader has got stage 2 with McCarthy in second, Hubby in third, and it looks like JR somewhere back behind 5th.
Man.
Hopefully he can get the right adjustments in. So this is the last stage. This is where it all counts.
Yeah, so, I mean, if there aren't any...
No, anyone in the top 4 that spins out or gets in a wreck, the caution is to be called, so let's see what happens.
Yeah. And if they're in a perfect world in this this stage 3, I think, what did I say? The fuel run is 25 laps. I could be wrong.
They should have the pit.
Yeah. Yep. So we're going to see a little bit of strategy going on here, or, you know, they catch a good break and get a caution, you know, throw fuel in and they're good to go. But I mean, I tried to run this track with this percentage on, and you can't, you can almost make your tires almost last, but you can't, for gas, you can't do it. It's just not happening. You can't conserve anything.
So it's 30 around lap 33 and 67 laps altogether, so they should have the pit ones.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, you see one person pit, does everybody go, or do you kind of wait them out, you know?
I think if they're in the top 4, they're going to go whenever the leader goes. But Crusader, he's good at saving, so he may pit and just take gas and maybe pit and take 2. I don't know how this track's going to handle it, too. It's for tight.
Right, my strategy, once I came down to the wire on it, I took half a can or a can of gas and just put right sides on it. I mean, I finished it out pretty decent, so.
Yeah.
But if you take right sides, it definitely does work here if you can hold it together. Look at our front 3 here, but also I'm riding along with JR here, and he's creeping his way up to the top 3. So, like I said, I would not count him out.
Yeah, he seems to have a fast run at the beginning, and let's hope that it hangs on this time. Hopefully, he made some adjustments to make it a little more long run.
Right. Yeah, we'll see.
McCarthy's still up at Crusader. Let's hope she be a nice time for her to win the championship, I'm sure. Actually, all 4 of them, because they have never won a championship in PTM.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These are all, you know, this is the rookie league and everything and all that stuff. And I mean, it would be big, you know. I mean, I would run up front and then, you know, I'd be like 2nd or 3rd place, and I'm like, oh man, I'm up front. I'm nervous, you know. I can't imagine being in the top 4 points and running up front and saying like, oh, I'm about to get my first championship. You know, that's a pretty big feat in itself. You know, you run all this whole season, you have to run it consistently and all that, and it's a big thing for sure. And I know it means a lot to these people to win one. So.
And it's going to be good too. We also got our sponsors, Dirt Track, and whoever wins this championship do get a code to get Dirt Tracking 2 free for their Android or Apple device.
Shoot, I don't have to pay nothing. I heard that Dirt Tracking 2 was pretty good.
Yeah. I like their Dirt Track. Just like the normal one that's free right now is pretty good.
I know, I catch myself at work sometimes sitting there and I'll start playing it on my phone or something. My boss, hey, get off your phone, get back to work, man. I'm like, oh man, it's that fun, you know. It's one of those games.
Yeah. McCarthy's going to the inside of Crusader.
Oh.
She got his back. She's going for that lead.
Once again, though,
they don't do this and Hubby gets the bottom of them.
Well, it looks like he's doing just that. I think they're getting into each other so much that he's catching them. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna.
Who led that one? McCarthy had the lead that time, crossing the line.
Yeah.
Along with Crusader, they're switching back and forth pretty fast there. They are on lap 40.
Oh, yeah. Let's ride along with him and see what he's seeing. Yeah, I'd be in a good spot if I were him, honestly. Like you seen in stage, what was that, stage 1? Oh. He almost gets into him, but, you know, they're going back and forth so much. They're running their cars hard, you know, and it's like, well, man, I'm just going to sit back here. Yeah, that's going to slow him down.
So he may have a little bit of damage. I'm not sure. It did seem like a little bit of a bump on his stream.
Whoa.
It looks like Hubby is gone.
Crusader got into him a little bit there. A little tap there, and then that opens up the door for the number 88 of JR, so... Once again.
Now in front, no. Crusader is going to the bottom. She shut the door on that one.
She's going to leave the bottom line open there. She's going to try and close it, but they're side by side here, and I think JR is going to make a move on them. But man, they're going back and forth with this. This is crazy.
JR has gone down to the bottom. They are 3-1. No, looked like they were 3-1.
They were about to be. Yeah, this is really good racing tonight for sure. Oh, there goes JR.
So this should be a manual caution because he is a top 4 contender.
Yep, they're slowing down. Man. Wonder if tempers are flaring a little bit, you know. You kind of get a little mad if somebody gets into you like that for sure. I don't know. I've seen it happen a couple times.
And coming off one of them turns, I don't know if it's turn 2 or 4. You do get loose, so.
Oh, you get very loose coming off.
May have happened, or maybe you had a little bit of help, but they're fighting for a championship, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Not sure who got the lead. I think it's Crusader, and then it's McCarthy and Hubby. So
now do you pit here? Yeah.
They're gonna pit. How many laps did you say? 25?
The fuel run's 25, but I want to say the whole stage in total, I'm pretty sure is 39 laps. I could be wrong. Let me double check my notes, but.
So they have 25 laps remaining and 24 laps of fuel.
Yeah, though if they pit now and it stays green, they can run it out. So.
Letting off. Normally, if you're letting off, you're going 24 laps. You can save that 1 lap, but who's saving your tires is the next question. So if they go green all this time, I honestly think this is where Crusader will come in.
Shoot, I mean, as hard as they've been racing, I don't think anybody's saving anything tonight.
No, if they keep, yeah, that's true. If they keep running like that,
so
someone's gonna burn up something. But Crusader is just so good at. Seems like he's burning up, but he's not. I guess we'll see here.
Yeah, like I said, at this point, I pick Crusader, and that's just like a guess at this point, you know, because everybody's just so fast.
Yeah.
I think what it's going to come down to, though, is I think that there's going to be 2 people up front going back and forth so much, and I think that person in third might pull it out because they're going to be running each other so hard that...
Not sure what they're doing there, but 54 has gotten third. I thought Hubby would have got fourth. Maybe he wants that bottom line.
No, there he goes. So, yeah, looks like we're going to go green here, but as of now, we should be good on gas. That could be right or could be wrong. I don't know. If they're running that hard, we will see.
Gas should be good. It's tires is going to be the key. Who's going to burn up that right front?
Right.
If I was McCarthy, I would time this just perfect. And they are green.
It looks like she got a little bit late of a start there. Let's work our way back here, see where old JR's at. He's about in 5th place.
Yeah, he's going to work his way up. 54 is now in play. I wonder, could he get his first win?
Yeah, that he's falling back a little bit there.
We now have the top 4 back in the top 4.
Yep. That's crazy to think about, you know. That just shows that, you know, you see the people working at it the most are all there, you know. I mean, they're that hungry for a championship, so. As we go single file here, coming into turn 3 here, we got, what is it? Crusader up front, followed by Hubby and 22 of 1 McCarthy. And that's your top 3 for the point that we're at now, but.
JR is there. He is creeping up slowly.
Oh yeah.
Start to battle. He's going to work his way there. McCarthy is now going to the bottom of Hubby.
Go 2 wide there. A little bit of contact. That'll send Hubby down in the apron a little bit. Maybe he'll get him out of it. I don't know, but it's like when McCarthy had a run going there for a little bit coming up the Crusader. Yeah, your top 4, that's the points, so we'll see.
McCarthy is catching up to him. She's starting to close that gap there. I think she's probably going to shoot to that bottom as soon as she can get there.
Yeah, as soon as she's... Right.
So coming to the last lap, if you're in this, are you going to use your bumper?
Yeah, I'm not going to be...
I'm not going to wreck them. I'm going to give them a nudge and let them know I'm there, and I'm going to move them up lane. I'm going to take them
Right.
bottom.
Right. Now we wouldn't all Kyle Busch it or anything like that.
She's got the lead.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll see though. I don't know. Crusader might make that top line work. He's got help behind him too. Well, he did, but shout out to our comment section of Archon, the old rattlesnake himself, watching tonight.
First time in a long time, he is not in none of the top 4, neither am I.
Yeah. Oh, there goes McCarthy around.
Oh, that's not good for her. She's now got to work back up.
Oh, man.
That should be a caution.
Yeah, they're going to call caution on that one.
Well, this is going to get you some fresh tires and gas, so...
Yeah.
Whoever can last now 15 laps, which they did show they can.
Well, what do you do here? Are you going to pit or are you going to stay out? I personally...
I'm going to pit and I'm going to take 4 tires and as much gas as I need.
I think if I was in this position of first or second or third, honestly, I'd pit, but I'd take right sides only because you can stretch it out here. But I don't know, though, because you got a bunch of guys taking fresh tires and everything like that.
If I'm in the top 4 and I'm going for a championship, I'm going to go with my 4.
Yeah.
If I'm just in here just to win, I'm going to try to take the 2 sides and hope it works.
Right. Little splash of gas, maybe a couple little quick adjustments, throw some tape on there for the end of the stage, who knows?
Looks like they only got 16 laps left. But from the smack McCarthy took, she should be on pit road a little longer than everyone else.
Yeah.
That damage up.
And like here, you can draft, so those aerodynamics they're gonna affect you a little bit. So you almost want to get that damage repaired. Sometimes you can skip out, but at this point, I don't think I really would. And it almost looks like the 88 and the 19 are connected going into the pits.
Yeah, they're really in for this championship. Like,
Yep. He's literally inside of him. Oh man, I love watching these guys pit like this. It's great. See who comes off first. Looks like it's going to be the number 19 Crusader.
well, it looks like the Crusader did take 4 tires.
I see a little bit of strategy going into that. You might, I don't know.
First, everyone else took 4 tires too.
We shall see.
JR is second. He's finally up in the top 2. He's had a bit of a struggle all night. And then Hubby is in third. McCarthy seems to be back there a little bit. I don't know if someone's going to give her some spots so she can get back up there and work her way. But it looks like she's still in pit road. Kind of thought she would have a bit of damage.
Oh, looking at her now, she's got damage fixed, so maybe that's why she took a little longer, but going around looking at all the trucks and stuff, the only person now, well, I guess JR's got some damage up front and so does Hubby, so I guess they kind of skipped out on that.
Yeah. This changes it all up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
She got to get a really good restart here to get back up in front.
And how many laps do we have at this point?
We have, I think it's 15. And they are green.
The question is now, can McCarthy make her way back up to the front? I think she's fast enough to do it, in my opinion. So we'll see. She gets a little help drafting and stuff like that. She can definitely make her way up.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like JR and Hubby is battling. If they keep battling like this, Crusader is going to get away.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Looks like they have a little bit of contact there. 54 is up in the mix.
Yes, he is. He's going deep, man. He said, I'm not in the playoffs or nothing like that or points contention. I'm just trying to get a win. I can understand that for sure.
Win in PTM.
Yeah.
McCarthy seems like she's stuck behind some traffic there. It's going to be a little hard for her to get back up.
Yeah, she's definitely got some traffic in front of her, that's for sure.
I would bump him out the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Out of the way.
Yep. Yeah, you're
Crusader got a bit of a second or 2 second gap there a little bit. I'd say a second for sure.
Right. Yeah, you know, the aggression definitely goes up tonight. I mean, you see it sometimes in the league, but I mean, as of now, you're going to see it more than ever, so.
Almost 12 laps remaining.
Looks like
is trying to work her way up there.
now, if you were running and you were out of points contention, what would you do if McCarthy's trying to come up and you're just trying to run your race? Would you let her go, or would you run her?
If I don't think I'm going to win the race, I'm going to let her go, because I know what it's like if someone's just in the way and you're trying to get a championship. They're just holding you back.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, McCarthy looks like she's back up in the top 4.
Yeah, well, here comes number 54, though, side by side with her coming in a turn. That's I mean, to be fair, he's having a pretty strong night. Who is that? Number 54 of Are You My Dad? Yeah, Are You My Dad? I think, other than me, I think that's one of the most ridiculous names in this league for sure. I don't know. I think he might take that one for the season.
Well, while they're all battling each other, Crusader got the lead. He's gone. He's either got to get loose or full up a little bit for them to catch him.
Yeah, it's almost, I don't know.
I think they got 9 laps to go.
Yeah, I don't know. If I'm sitting there in the back, I'm going to try and work with somebody to make my way up their draft. And at this point, you have to. If you're going to be sitting there racing for second or third, there's no point. It's like, what are we doing here, you know? And that puts everybody back in the mix.
Oh, they're getting tight there.
Yeah. McCarthy putting the bumper to him a little bit.
Being a bit brave there, in between the championship and
I don't know, though. They're kind of closing that gap in on Crusader a little bit. It's not near as what it was, though. I mean, it's still pretty big, but I mean,
it's still pretty big. He gotta make a little slip up there in order for them to catch. They're on lap 60 right now. They only got 7 laps left. McCarthy is back in the top 4 now. I don't know if the 54 is gonna slack off a bit and let them run what they gotta run.
You know, as this stage winds down, the race comes toward the end a little bit, your tires are wearing, you know, you're almost I mean, they still have pretty fresh tires, but you're still holding on a little bit, trying not to get loose, you know.
Looks like Hubby may have gotten loose because he's now behind the 54 truck.
Yeah.
And seems like he may be loose actually, because they're getting away from him. McCarthy is gonna start trying the 88. Let's hope that she don't burn that right front tire out. She's going to the bottom of the 88. She's gonna close that gap.
I'll say this will be a hell of a comeback if she makes her way back up here for sure.
They are now on lap 62. I don't want to wish that, but if Crusader gets loose a little bit, she's gonna be there. On with the 88. They have 5 laps left, so there's no more manual cautions. If I was McCarthy right now, I would keep pushing that 88 truck, and I would try to get back up to the 19. It looks like 54. He's not taking a top contenders.
Yeah, I'd be in the top 4 points if number 54s aren't up here. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be kind of mad. Get out of the way, man. I'm up here racing for this. I mean, obviously you want to go for the win and stuff, but I don't know.
When you think about it, you're not going to get the win now with 4 to go.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Let them do their race and let them battle. Crusader has got a big enough lead now that they're not going to catch him with 4 laps like that. 88 has got this.
A little bit there. Yeah, I think you might be right. I think McCarthy's going to push number 88 truck up to him, see if they can't catch him. But I don't know. I don't think there's enough time to do it. I could be wrong, but...
No, I don't think there's enough time now because the 54 truck has gotten away too much. She's just gonna take the bottom that time. No, he's got too much of a lead.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen dumber things happen though. Oh yeah, he ain't letting up, man.
Looks like there's gonna be 1 lap to go once they cross the line.
Oh man, you're in first place. You're Crusader. Your heart's pounding.
Yeah, let's hope this truck don't slip. Let's hope we don't hit the butter. Is there 1 lap to go? No, not yet. Lap 66 right now. Now it's 1 lap to go. Oh yeah, it's 1 lap to go there now. Yes.
Yep.
So it's the final turn, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think we might be seeing our new champion for the trucks here in first place, Crusader.
Yeah. Let's hope he gets off this turn good.
Boy, wouldn't that be something? He gets loose.
That is your PTM Truck Series champion.
Dang, man, he was fast tonight for sure.
Sure. Now we're gonna do a little something different. We're gonna allow him to stay in. We're gonna get into our trucks. We're gonna drive up past the finish line. We're gonna stop and we're gonna let him do a burnout in front of us. We're gonna put our cams to the truck where it's just the pavement, no truck at all, and we're gonna interview him that way.
Huh.
He don't know this.
Oh. That's news to me too.
Wait for fastest lap. This is something we're going to try for the new season coming up for the video. McCarthy is second.
I think the 54 got third.
Oh wow.
Top 3, man. Shoot.
So JR had the fastest lap. Crusader, we are going to ask you to ask everyone to back out except for you, me, and Archon.
Okay.
Archon as of tonight.
Mo.
Yep.
Ask them to back out.
So not gonna talk to McCarthy and them?
No, we're going to talk to you too.
Okay.
And McCarthy, everybody. But we just want you, me, and Archon.
Okay. Alright, 1 sec here. Alright,
Looks like
Dad McCarthy just joined in. I try to tell him real quick.
yep.
Okay.
Just waiting for him to back out.
Alright, McCarthy, Dad,
What's up?
back up for just a sec.
No, no,
Back
not
out.
the party chat. Not the
No,
party
not
chat.
the
We
party
want
chat.
Back at the
Oh,
lobby.
sorry.
Back out of the race lobby?
Yes.
Yeah, tell them in Discord to back at the race lobby. Just me, Crusader, and Archon.
I thought I told him. Okay.
Oh, okay, back out of the race lobby. Okay, I'm doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I backed out too by accident. Y'all had sent me an invite on that one. I just backed out by accident.
Yeah. Sparklicious and Hubby needs to back out. Can you tell them in Discord?
They're out. I gotta tell them the chat.
I was gonna say either that or we can just start a whole new one. If they don't back out. Oh,
Hubby's gone.
no, hubby's still there.
Alright. Okay, Crusader, set this back to Homestead.
Okay. Done.
Okay, now. Unpause it.
Alright.
Here you go. So we're gonna pass the start finish line. We're gonna be the video people. We're gonna let you do a little burnout. This is something new we're gonna work on for the next season.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
And interview you guys then.
Yep.
So let's start with the third place driver while we're loading in. Argue my dad, you're finally in the booth. I think this is your first time this season. Am I right or wrong?
You're right, you're right.
Congrats
I've
on
had a
that.
few... Thank you. Thank you.
So we were trying to go for the win there and try not to pull up the championship contenders too.
Well, okay, earlier today. I started having internet issues, and I had to switch to a secondary internet source. And I like I told Crusader this morning, I was like, I don't want to be the reason one of you guys don't win your championship tonight. And I told him if I'm lagging really bad, I'll just leave the game. But you know, if I was up there, I was going to contend for the win, but I had a really fast truck in the long run, so. And I backed out of it a couple times because I was told I was lagging, so I just fought my way back up each and every time. Because, like I said, I had a really fast long run truck.
Well, congrats, and here we are with the championship contender. I think it's gonna go ghosted for us. We're not probably gonna be able to see it for some reason. I figured it wouldn't have went ghosted. What a compliment.
Burn some rubber, man. Do it for Dale.
But yeah, Crusader, congrats. You have a championship now in the Truck Series. That may mean you don't race in the Truck Series next season. What's your thoughts on that?
You know what? If this was the last time I get to run the Truck Series, you know, what a way to go out. It's been an incredible season running these guys, taking on the best contenders, McCarthy, oh God, Nari, my dad, Hubby, Hoffy, JR, all those guys, man. They could have been in the top 10. They could have been the win tonight. It didn't matter, man. It was just so good of drivers, so incredible just to be in this position and finally get this win in. And been dreaming about it for so long. Man, it's just so good to get it off my chest.
Well,
Little
you have
emotions there,
4
buddy.
wins this season. Congrats on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I just want to say one thing real quick. I know Memorial Day is coming up tomorrow, but I came in before this race. I said a little prayer and a little thing to my great grandfather. He passed away a while back, but he was a military serviceman for so long. I dedicate this race to him and my grandfather, who was also a serviceman. They are my inspiration to get into racing. They are my inspiration to follow my dreams and fight for everything I got. I can't thank them enough for everything they've done, and all the great men and women of our country, and all the great drivers out there that gave this series and season a show. I can't thank you guys enough for everything you've done, man. I appreciate all of it. Thank you, guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, congrats, buddy. You definitely deserve this one. You had a really fast truck tonight, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah. Continue what you're saying.
I don't know what to say anymore, man. I'm speechless. I was hoping McCarthy was going to get up there and fight with me, because I wanted to really make this worth the watch and worth the match. And she was fast too, man. It could have gone either way. So I just got a little lucky tonight, is all.
Well, congrats. I think we got McCarthy here, second place for the championship. That's not bad.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad. I mean, I'll take it. Just kind of sucks getting looser off of 4 when you hit that seam coming off of 2. I mean, and spun it, kind of put a damper on our night, but able to bounce back and get second. So we'll take it. You know.
Not a bad night.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a bad night after all, and you know the confidence of running right there on Crusaders, you know, rear bumper and making them sweat feels pretty good to me. I'll take it.
Yeah, you definitely were fast tonight, for sure. I was hoping, man. I said this would be the comeback of the entire season if you worked your way up, you know.
Yeah, I mean, in this track too. I mean, I got the lead, but the draft means so much to this track that it's really, really hard to block once somebody's got a run coming. What surprised me tonight was that outside line was pretty good. I mean, you could run either bottom or 2 or 3 lanes up and still be competitive, not just be you know, a dump truck on the outside, basically.
Driving an old potato, huh?
exactly.
Yeah.
As some other guys would say, potato.
No.
But yeah, you for sure had a strong truck there too. We were hoping that maybe Crusader may have slipped up a little bit, and you could have caught up and made it a good finish. But
Yeah,
Brian's for sure.
Yeah, when I saw 3 to go and how far he was, I gained a little bit, but just there wasn't enough laps left. I think if we would have kept going, maybe I could have chipped away at it, but just ran out of time.
Yeah, sure. Well, I guess we can end this, and Crusader, you will be getting the code for the dirt tracking too, I'm pretty sure. So
Awesome.
Congrats on that, and thanks to Dirt Tracking for sponsoring us to be able to do something like this.
It's been a fun season. Can't wait for next season.
Yeah, I'll say
Probably
this
better
too.
than-
Running with you guys and everything, it was a great season for sure. Sucks I couldn't run tonight, but it was definitely fun with you guys, you know.
I just want to thank everybody that kind of helped me along the way too. I couldn't have got to where I'm at right now without you guys.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
For sure, we're all here to help, and I like the way everyone in PTM respects each other, and we all race clean.
Yep.
There's never very little drama. When there is drama, it's not very big anyways, so.
Right.
Much respect to everybody. Love you guys again. What a fantastic season. Glad to get this monkey off my back, but again, it could have gone to anyone. So I can't wait to see next season how everyone does there.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we can,
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching all season for the truck series, for sure. It has definitely been a good one, but we'll end it off here, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the Custom Cup series. So, for everybody, take it easy.